Welcome to today's video. We are at Fuji Speedway for the R's meeting, which, as the name kind of suggests, it's all about GTRs. And yeah, well, as you can see, there's a lot of cool cars here. And this used to be a yearly event, but obviously recently due to the pandemic, it kind of didn't really happen. But now they can do it again. Actually, this year's one was kind of on, then canceled, and on, then canceled, and now it's back on again. So I'm not expecting it to be as big as it used to be. In fact, it used to be such a big event that all of this would just be full all the way even out there, but it seems to be confined into this area. Yeah, there's definitely some really cool cars here. The new Z is over there on display as well, which I'm excited to go get a good look at. But for now, let's just see what's here, see if there's any friends lying around, and yeah, check out some cool cars. I think I'm gonna start over here because I saw probably one of my all-time favorite cars, the 400R R33 GTR on the old Nismo LMGT2 wheels. I don't think I've ever seen them that clean before. Looks absolutely beautiful. Damn, it'd be a dream to own one of these one day. My biggest problem is I want to drive them like they were built and meant for. But the amount that things are going up in price, I kind of feel like I'd be a terrible person if I did that. Really cool, nice Z-tune next to it. Got a Tomei booth over here. Got their titanium exhaust and twin turbo kit with their new cast manifolds all on display. I love how they do this. So you can see everything laid out like this, and then the full length of the exhaust all hooked up. Really cool. That's V-Spec 34 GTR on LMGT wheels. I think those are the 3s. They don't look like the laser engraved ones. Got their 32 GTR. They always have this on display. It's really clean, really nice. I'm pretty sure it's the owner's car. It's actually blowing my mind because there's just these rows here of shops with a whole bunch of stuff on display. Previously, it'd be like full, all through there, all undercover there and everything. But I guess it's gonna take a while. Things kind of normalize after the pandemic. Also, a lot of shops that we all know and love, unfortunately, got bankrupt and had to close down during the pandemic. So, kind of sucks. But yeah, hopefully these events will start ramping up and getting bigger and bigger and bigger all over again. But this thing is beautiful. R35 GTR brakes, some Advan GT wheels, like a gunmetal gray. It looks so nice with the Millennium Jade paint. I love it. So good. And then over on this side, we got the Kansai guys. We got the Yokohama Advan wheels. Got a HKS booth. Top Secret, of course, over here. The Top Secret 35 GTR. Thing looks awesome. It looks relatively stock with just the Top Secret aero and a carbon fiber bits and stuff like that. Definitely got a nice tune under the hood though. This thing's kind of cool. It's like a chopped up 35. You get to kind of see everything under there. It's actually kind of really sick to look at. I wonder how hard it is to sit a 34 body on top. I know, what's his name? Beers for Build is doing that at the moment, but this is pretty sick. I'd hate to drive this. It'd be so scary not to have a frame around you, I feel, with something this powerful. Especially with all of that like body stuff chopped off it. It'd be so much lighter. Still cool to look at something like that. See all of the parts and stuff. Oh, we got the MCR crew here. Got Mines up there with their 34. It's pretty cool. Okuba factory. These guys got some clean GTRs. Garage Yoshida. So these guys are super famous for restoring GTRs here in Japan. They're probably the only body like restoration shop in Japan that I know of that really does everything like properly, but they also just only specialize in GTRs. So you can see they've got a shell here on display. Last time we were here for an event, they had a 32 on display. What I really love is just how they put all their work on display like this. You can see like they're even doing the bed liner and the underbody liner and stuff in a blue and everything, trying to match that OEM color. But yeah, it's just really nice. It's good to see guys doing proper work like this here in Japan. I'm sure some of you guys know. A lot of the work in Japan sometimes can be pretty interesting, but there are shops out there, as long as you're willing to pay the price, that do everything right. And yeah, these guys really specialize in restoration work. See, they show the process of like the old knuckle, after sandblasting, vapor honing and stuff, and going through painting and restoring everything. These guys are definitely making some big money now with the way the market's gone. Just taking a quick look at the Mines 34, and I really appreciate just how much lack of aero is on this car. It's very clean, there's no real massive changes, and I just love it. I really actually love the 34 body lines. without any kind of crazy aero on there. I mean, he's got the usual kind of canards on the front with the front lip and stuff, but it's relatively just stock. I love it. Looks really, really nice. Such a dream car. So they're currently doing an interview with Tamura-san, who pretty much leads the projects for the Z and the GTR at Nissan. And while he's a great guy and everything, he's up there explaining about how the 35 is pretty much going to look the same for the next probably 10 years. And it's just going to get a bunch of different names like V-Spec, T-Spec and all that kind of stuff. So, I'm not too interested in that. I really wish they would just get rid of the 35 body entirely and do something cool like that R36 render that's been going around. That's like a blend between the 34 and whatnot. This is what I'm most excited about currently, is the new Z and where this is going to take us for the future. Twin turbo, 400 horsepower from the factory, 6-speed manual. This car has me excited. I need to figure out a way to get one ASAP, but I really like these cars and the concept of them. Cannot wait to get my hands on one. They just look good, and I think like there's going to be so much cool aero parts available for them. I think factory tunes, like being able to plug into the OEM ECU, is going to be super easy. These things will probably unlock horsepower up to 600 very, very easy. Bolt-on mods, I think. Obviously, we're not going to know till we can get our hands on them more, but there's a lot of potential in this car, and this is probably the way forward, like and for the future of drifting and motorsports currently. And this is where I want to see Nissan go in the direction of the Skyline and the GTR again. So this has kind of got me excited, and I mean, I don't want to like, I don't want to get my hopes up, but I'm hopeful that maybe Nissan will see what this is going to do for the automotive community and potentially go back into maybe the Silvia, maybe the Skyline, GTR, and fix that for us. Holy carbon brakes. Jeez. It's cool to see this stuff all laid out. If this was like Australia, someone would have taken that compressor wheel and put it in their pocket by now. That's crazy. I love Japan. So this is pretty cool. One of Fuji's like safety cars is an all Nismo 35 GTR. I'm sure it was a marketing gift from Nissan to Fuji Speedway, but still, it's very, very cool. In fact, Nissan does a bunch of these marketing gifts to the police here in Japan, and they will give them a 35 GTR, or as you guys have probably seen in videos or pictures in Japan, is there's a fair few like 32 GTRs, 33 GTRs, even the Ortec 33 GTR 4-door, and the 35 and stuff, and the 34 GTR. There's a fair few of those in police car form. And that's all just cars that Nissan gives to the police force as like marketing and all that kind of stuff here in Japan. That's pretty cool. The Yokohama Advan booth have their GT500 race car out. This thing's pretty cool. Always love looking at the amount of aero and carbon fiber and how everything all connects together, how the whole rear end just pops off with all these push clips and stuff. This is very cool. The door side exhaust. And then the racing requirements in Japan require you to have some kind of like catalyst converter, but it has to be in the end there. So see that there? That's actually made of platinum and all those crazy rare metals there. And that's like part of the requirements. You can actually even see an exhaust temperature sensor going into the exhaust down there. It's kind of cool. Very, very sick build. And then one other thing is, look at the brakes. They have carbon fiber ducting on the outside to try and duct everything out and away. Very, very cool. So cool looking at the racing technology and stuff that they put on these cars. Hopefully one day I'll be able to drive one of those at some point. Not drifting, of course. Grip would be cool. I'd like to get into that. There's a bunch of really unique and cool cars here. They're all lining up right now to get like their photos taken and stuff. This is pretty cool. I don't think I've ever seen a GTR in this color green. Very unique. It's so cool, actually. It's throwing me off. Got an old 4-door Hakosuka there. That's kind of cool. Let's see what else we can find out here. Bunch of 34s. Even this kid's been given a 35 GTR and he's ripping around in it. That's awesome. I need to buy one of those for my future kids. That's a cool family photo happening right there. That's awesome. It's so weird seeing like 34 GTRs with stock suspension. Look how high in the air that thing is. So many epic cars. Oh man, I'm so jealous I never got one of these before they went up in price. Oh well. No point reminiscing in the past. However that goes, I butchered that, but you know what I'm trying to say. Oof, the yellow does it for me, hey. I think I probably speak for all of you guys, but it's really hard to come to these events and not get salty. Oh man. Fuji Speedway never really gets old because you get to check out awesome cars like what you see down here, which is something that looks like it came out of a sci-fi with that view of Fuji and the clouds back there. Just always looks epic. Look at this Mini with the rally lights, guys. What is that sound? You're gonna see what's racing out on the main track. Oh, looks like it's bikes. Oh yeah, it's all motorbikes today. Dude, racing on this track in bikes would be insane. You'd reach some stupid fast speeds. Far out. Far out there flying. I don't even want to know what their top speeds are on that straight. If you guys don't know much about Fuji, you can pretty much hit 300 kilometers an hour on the straight as long as you got a car that's built for it. Olga-chan was telling me about the times he's hit it. Said it's probably one of the most scariest things in his life, in his racing career, which is kind of insane. Anyways, I'm kind of done with today. Like I said, this is the first one that they've been able to do since the whole pandemic, and it was like going to be canceled, then it was back on and canceled again, and then they kind of made it happen in the end. So with how like small the event ended up being, that's it. But one of the best things about Fuji Speedway is that there's more than one track here, and there's a drift event happening over here. So let's go check that out. But before anything else, it's been a while. Let's go. Oh, nice and hot. It's finally winter in Japan, so we're getting hot drinks back in the vending machines. Well, it's autumn, getting into winter. Oh, this is 100% gonna be a vibe and a half right here, boys. Oh, that was a good one. Sorry if that wasn't ASMR for you with all the bikes racing, but it is what it is. Now this is what I'm talking about. Look at all that beautiful tire smoke rising off that track. This nice 32 GTR here with literally a number plate that says death. The 44444. It's like CCCCC, which means die, like death in Japanese. Yo, some Hachiroku shredding. All right, I love this. 1JZs. Yo, let me out. Where's my chaser at? I need to get on track. I would be killing to shred right now. Need to get my S15 sorted. I love this so much. We just went to a GTR event, and now we're here to watch some cars shred. So good. Yo, I just realized Fuji Speedway did a bunch of maintenance. I think the track got resurfaced, and they redid all of the markers and stuff for the ripple strips. That's sick. Oh man. Yo, clean Mark II. All right, let's see what's here. First off, we got ourselves a crown with ITBs. One you said. Omoshiroi. That's so cool. Wow. ITBs. 1J, 1J. Hey, 34, what's up, GTG? This chase is pretty cool, loving the livery on that. Old Sora. It's like the latest gen one with the VVTi in there, that's sick. Very rare that he's had a VVTi. Got a nice 90 there. Dude, I dig this so much. Yo, look at the Hot Boy engine, mate. I don't know if it's sad or what, but I'm like more excited to be at this event than the GTR one. Look at these 8.6s shredding. You know, I just noticed something recently. If there's one 8.6 shredding, there's always a group of them. Like, they're never by themselves. It's like they need to be in like a flock or like a herd. I don't know what the name should officially be for like a group of 8.6s, but there should be a name for that. They always are together shredding. Whoa! Well, now that is a rare sight, a Cefiro. And just checking, looks like there's no power pole in the side of it. That really is a rare sight. This thing's cool. Pink 180SX. I love the lights they got on there. Super cool. It's like BWAV style. Very nice. Black top, SR, non-VVT, VCT. External gate up the top there. I like that. And the side exit. So cool. Laurel, 180, Laurel, Sora. That's cool. Man, there's a lot of cool cars here. There's even Altezza here. That's epic. Oh, Zenki. My soul, it's a Zenki. I'm hoping we're in the right spot here to see some people do some big backies, some big boy entries. These guys are coming in with some speed. Let's see what they got. Okay, okay. Not too bad. Loving it. Yo, look at this Laurel. Go, go, go. Here's something that I need to get used to seeing at drift events in Japan. Unfortunately, it looks like this one's got a pretty heavy coolant leak at the moment after a bit of drifting, so hopefully he can get it fixed and back out on the road, but there you guys go. American muscle at Japanese drift events. It's good to see a fair few Aristos out here. A fair few guys in Japan love these cars, manual swap them, set them up for drift. They're pretty decent cars. This one's got a nice kind of Tasha wrap going on there. I dig that a lot, very cool. This chaser tripped me out. I walked past him and was like, wait, is that a 2JZ? And it is. 2JZ with the stock twins in a chaser. I guess they just swapped it straight in from an Aristo. That's super cool. Really cool. I guess it's got a manual transmission in there. Yeah, it does. Manual box. Interesting. I wonder how that would drive with the stock twins. Very cool. Electronic throttle body in it still too. Probably using like a HKS V Pro or something tied in with the factory ECU. Like a piggyback setup. I like it though. Fits in there like a glove, right? Yo, this Sora's got a 2J in there with a nice big big top mount there. That looks like a really old school turbo, like the old Blitz. That's huge. Whoa. Non-VVTi 2JZ from a Supra, I assume. That's cool though. A lot of guys love these old Soras over here. I don't know how they drive them. Such a heavy Bodhi chassis. You gotta take the doors off before they're light enough. I really want to call these guys the Taxi Brothers. If you're from Australia, you know what I'm talking about, but pretty much majority of our taxis over there were painted literally this orange. It's pretty cool. I love it. All right, so it's time to jump in the K-van and head home. But I found it ironic because we were at the R's meeting, which is all RB based. And then we went to this drift event, majority a bunch of JZs. So it's kind of like rivals really close together at the same track. But anyways, fun day nonetheless. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna walk to my K-van, we'll pick it up from there. Just got to the car park. There's some pretty cool cars here, as you can see. Yo, is that a Velfire or an Alphard with work wheels on it? That's actually pretty cool. But yeah, out of all the cars that we've seen here today, I think this is the coolest. The KTR, the mighty K-van, the Suzuki Every DA64V. All-wheel drive. Oh, it's actually four-wheel drive on all the time. I guess you could call it all-wheel drive. I don't know. Anyways, it's on TEs. We're killing it. We're heading home. Let's go. I love seeing stuff like this. Everybody lining up their cars for a nice photo in front of the Fuji Speedway entrance every time. Should I park the KTR next to them? Because, you know, KTR, GTR, same, right? Turbo, four-wheel drive. Damn, look at the hot cold car. Yes. Dude, that's a cool photo op. I ain't gonna lie. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Smash that like button. Oh my gosh. Look what just rocked up beside me. That is cool. Anyways, before we got interrupted by a Calisonic Replica 32 GTR, thanks for watching again, guys. Smash that like button, rise a comment, and subscribe. Apparently there's been an accident on the highway and I have 4 hours of traffic to get through, even though it normally takes me 45 minutes. So I'm a bit salty about that, but well worth it. Hope you enjoy. See you in the next one. Peace. Ciao, mata.